Alberto Carvalho guy, who is the superintendent of the Los Angeles Unified School District, he makes $400,000 a year. How many people do you know who make $400,000 a year? It's just unbelievable. So he's good until 2030 on that contract, by the way. And it was reported, I believe, last year that he's not going to ask for any money. They already donate any more money. They donate. They give the city gives him 50,000 a year for his pension to put away for his pension. I mean, this guy's going to be worth millions at the end of this contract. So that could come to a halt here with this FBI search of his home in San Pedro and the office of the LAUSD downtown in LA. Now, here's what Laura I. Miller, the POC on duty at the FBI in Los Angeles, this is what she has confirmed to Breaking News Los Angeles in an exclusive text we just got about 25 minutes ago. Hi, Eric. We confirmed that we're serving federal search warrants at two addresses, which I'm guessing you have by now. The affidavit supporting the search warrants are under seal, so we are prohibited from commenting on the nature of the investigation. So the FBI confirming right here the affidavit supporting the search warrants are under seal, so we are prohibited from commenting on the nature of the investigation. Eric Brenner here, Breaking News Los Angeles. This is very big news. This Alberto Carvalho guy who heads the LAUSD, he's the $400,000 man. My prediction on this could be another gold bar Bob Menendez type of scenario where Senator Menendez just had so much power and influence from his decades in service there as the senator from New Jersey, and just acquired so much power and wealth. He was grabbing gold bars. He was found with gold bars at his house. That's why he's in federal prison right now for just accepting all these gold bars as bribes. And I'm predicting that's what's going on here with this Alberto Carvalho, who I think is in very big trouble here. Eric Brenner, Breaking News, Los Angeles. What we do know again, that there were two locations served. This is his San Pedro home and the LAUSD downtown headquarters. But there was a third location. No one is speaking about this, and we're not confirming any search warrants there. But the FBI was at a third location here to investigate this Carvalho guy, and he's got some questions to answer. Now, my prediction, it is going to be some kind of obviously maybe a corruption situation where he was stashing some of this money, all the money he's making. And there was some shady investments. I'm going to say something with the unions, maybe, because he gives the unions anything they want. He basically is a rubber stamper. The unions come to him with demands, and he basically rubber stamps anything they ask for. He just goes ahead and does it. We've seen that in the last strike that happened in Los Angeles with the cafeteria workers when they went on strike. And he made an offer, he made a reasonable offer, and the union thug, the head of the union there for the cafeteria workers, some big thuggy guy with a ponytail. He stood up and he told to this Carvalho guy, you're going to give us everything you want. And at the end of the day, Carvalho, he 100% bent over for this guy, for that union chief, and gave the cafeteria workers every single thing they demanded, even though the budget couldn't handle it. But anyway, Eric Brenner here, Breaking News Los Angeles. You're going to see something tied into a union scandal here. That is my prediction, that Alberto Carvalho, there's going to be some kind of corruption with the union. maybe something with the union boss of the teachers union, which uh, very corrupt organization. I mean, you want to talk about test scores? You want to talk about the budget here? First of all, in L.A., overall Los Angeles unified test results for 2025, 46.4 of the students met or exceeded the state standard. 46.45% of the students met or exceeded the state standard in English, while 53.54% did not. That's pretty bad. An increase. Well, that actually was an increase. So they're patting this guy on the back. There was an increase from last year of 3.39%. So they couldn't get over themselves. But in math here, get this, in math, 36.76% of students met or exceeded the state standard, with 63.24% not meeting it. 63.2% not meeting the state standard in math. Now that's actually an increase of 3.93%. So you're not getting a lot here from this guy. I mean, he's grabbing $400,000 a year from the taxpayers. Most of the kids can't even read or speak English properly, and the math results are even worse. So I don't know, why would you pay this guy $400,000 a year? And now he's tied up with this FBI investigation. Laura I. Miller from the FBI confirmed the two search warrants at the locations, at those two addresses that we mentioned here. There was a third in Miami. By the way, he has roots in Miami. I guess he worked as a school board member in Miami at the Miami school district at one time. And they also made a whole big thing with this guy saying, he's very sensitive about these ICE raids, and that he really he was an undocumented person. They're saying in the California Post, and at one time, so he didn't enforce any of the truancy laws when the kids went out in the streets, and some of them got rough with the LAPD, and apparently this was all sanctioned by some of the teachers at the Los Angeles Unified School District. And this Carvalho guy, he didn't have anything to say about it. But yes, this California Post article, it goes on, it says, LA students have recently protested ICE actions. Teens walked out of school, burned flags, vandalized buildings, and one even swung a pipe at officers earlier this month. School officials have said students are, quote, dealing with engaging issues in the news and community. So this Carvalho guy didn't take any leadership on this crap. He didn't say, look, get back in school. This is nothing you should be involved in right now, because this is federal law enforcement. That's part of living in this country. This Carvalho guy knows this. He's, again, just he's basically easy to push around. So they're able to just kind of tell him, remind him, look, you're getting paid $400,000 to wear those expensive suits and speak to the press. Just do what we tell you to do. So he does it. He does it with the unions, with the cafeteria unions. I already the thug who led that union with the ponytail, and he's also doing it with the teachers union, and he will make sure that these kids are mouthpieces for Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, and big beefy Katie Porter, and the rest of the Democratic thuggery. And they'll use these kids with this guy Carvalho, using them to protest ICE in the streets. No leadership from this guy, because he knows he's the $400,000 man. Let's face it. Eric Brenner here, breaking news, Los Angeles.